welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. We'll watch Los Angeles in this one as they go up against Phoenix. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony. We have David Aldridge on our sideline. And our special guest tonight, welcoming in Kenny the Jet Smith.
Oh, Kevin, man. Great to be here. I hate being up in that studio sometimes. I love it down here, man.
We need you courtside.
Oh,
we
man,
need you
it feels so
courtside.
much better being with you guys and the other two.
And the power rankings now, second half of February. Interesting to see how some of these teams compare. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're still dominant, sitting at number 1 once again.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. You've got Maverick, Christmas out there with Mr. Moves. Then there's the Quick, and it's Thompson in at the 1 spot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got the Eraser. Woolridge is out there with the Kid. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Lawrence in at the small forward. Kenny, your teammate Akeem Olajuwon, a lead on both ends. Who do you think is the best all-around big man in the game right now?
Well, as great as Akeem was, you know, Shaq was probably just the greatest ball handler as guys today. You know, you think about that, like Giannis and Embiid, those two come to mind. They probably would have gave it to Shaq, but he would have had his shit.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Griffin. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now Woolridge. Pass to the Kid from downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Quick's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Christmas.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Woolridge against Griffin. Outside, Woolridge. Outside for Lowry. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
You look at when you guys played, Kenny, you know, a ton of incredible guards, certainly during your time. Which players gave you the biggest fits when you tried to guard them? Who were the most difficult guys?
Well, you know, I didn't have to guard Jordan, but I know that a lot of people had Mike Mayers before they played him.
That's a good one.
Yeah. But you know what's funny? Like guys like Dana Barris and Mahmoud, they were tough to guard, like because they were so small, they could get up under you. You couldn't really pressure them at times.
It was always the guys that most people wouldn't think about.
Yep.
Michael Adams.
Yep.
Muggsy Bogues. I hated to be guarded by him too. And then, you know, there were some guys that just had quirky games. Remember, was it Kevin Porter?
Oh, did you play against John Bagley?
Oh, yeah.
Herky jerky guy.
Here's the Kid. He's coming off a 28-point game again.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Now, here's Junior. Floats it up for Junior. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the lap.
Here's Cardinal, and that one hits back iron. Phoenix trails by 3. Here's the kid. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. The kid's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix. Inside, here's Cardinal, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand. One foot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Griffin for the 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Griffin's got 5 now. Not too many teams have been able to win back-to-back titles in the NBA, but Kenny, you were a part of one of those elite groups with the Houston Rockets. Mentally, that's got to be very difficult to repeat.
Yes, the second year is much tougher.
Why? Why is it?
Because you become, I call fat cat-itis or complacent. You know, you got guys who are 8th, 9th, 10th man on the team. They're getting TV commercials now. They're coming on the plane with shades. You know, instead of hard hats, you know, they got on velvet hats. It's just a different environment for guys who have not been accustomed to being stars, now being stars.
And not to mention, you go from being the hunter to the hunted. Like, that's a part of it, too, because now you get everybody's best.
Everybody.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's the kid. 8 points for him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Griffin. Here's Cardinal. No good that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Shots are just flowing him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the middle, here's Griffin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 13.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Outside, Woolridge. Here's the kid. He's got 14 and really deep 3 that time. And that'll tie this game up.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And every team needs a go-to scorer late in close games. Kenny, when you think about your list of what qualities are essential to be that guy in crunch time, what are they?
I think to be a great crunch time player is to not look at it as crunch time. Like, these are the shots that I would take regardless of the situation. I think LeBron got criticized for that early in his career when he would pass up shots. But he takes the same shot regardless of the situation, which makes him more comfortable.
I would have to agree with that. The other thing, too, as the game has changed, I think your ability to be able to set up the shot, to Kenny's point, like because the court's open now, right? It's not as physical, so if I can move without it and get to my sweet spots, and I think that also helps you to be able to finish in rhythm.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Woolridge with it. Jones covering. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. It's deflected, and they get it back. And he recovers it. And the wide-open shot from Griffin sinks the three-pointer. Griffin's got 16 points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's the kid. 17 points in the game. The 3. Here's Jamison. There's the pass to Lawrence. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the kid. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And this summer, Vince Carter retiring after his 22nd NBA season. That's a record for longevity in the game. Kenny, he's closer to our age than he is to some of his teammates.
Yeah, that's amazing. A guy could do it at this level so long and really help the team instead of just be on the team. He's an incredible athlete. That dedication and willingness has just rolled over into time.
Never had to be the main guy at this stage of his career, always wanting to supplement, help, tutor, mentor, and he stayed healthy.
Stayed healthy, that's the key.
Here's Griffin, and it's Lowry with the rebound. El Phoenix shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. He gets that one. 19 points for the kid.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Blazers getting the bucket. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's the pass to Melo. The kick out to Pierce. Drills the three-pointer.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Woolridge after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Here's the kid. He's got 19. It's stolen by Jones. Passes it to the Beast. Pulls it up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. Do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
We'll get right back to the action when we return. Just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And there are a lot of questions on the best way, guys, to develop talent in the NBA. Kenny, would you restructure youth basketball in the U.S.?
Many fans think that the G League could supplant college hoops. I think I would restructure it in this way. And it has nothing to do with the players. I would just make sure that the coaches are coaches. Meaning, to get a driver's license, what do you need? You have to learn to drive. To get any kind of thing, you need a license to do it. You don't need a license to be a coach. No, you got to be a licensed coach like this.
And not to mention, this is still a business. So I'd rather have the impact of what the college game brings, because now I got a ready-made star coming into our game. You think about when Magic and Bird came in. They were big stars because they have played in the most watched game ever. Right? There's still a huge advantage to having the legions come into our league.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Mr. Fundamentals, Maverick out there with Jones. And it's Pierce, and it's the Beast in at the center position. Los Angeles making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Jones dishes to Melo. Back to Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And Los Angeles leads by 3. The Trailblazers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's the waiter. Pass to Charles. Makes it off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Jones. He had 16 points in the win against Pierce for 3. Can't hit that one. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's the waiter. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the waiter. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
The first free throw is good, and Los Angeles with some changes. The Quickies check in for the Beast. Mr. Move comes in for Melo, and Christmas is subbed in for Pierce. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Christmas. Outside, Jones trying to find Woolridge, and he's got it now. Free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Junior. He's been having a nice year. 15th in steals and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
As we've seen, he's a difficult defender to bring the ball up against. Quick feet, quick hands, always looking to force a mistake. You know, every player has that moment when they know it's their last season in the league. Their body tells them, the mind probably leads them in that direction. Did you know, Kenny, when it was time to retire?
When the paycheck stopped coming, I was like, oh, I think it's time to give it up.
No, your body, right?
Oh, my body.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was one reason. But then there's a play in basketball when you get a steal. You take a picture back to see who's chasing you. And when you realize when you're young, guys don't chase you. They have that body language, they're not coming after you. But when you turn around and they all have that body language like they're coming after you, yeah, it's time to retire.
Man, the funny thing for me, being more of a defensive player, I never forget, it was a loose ball, like at half court, and I was like 5, 6 feet from me. And I looked. At it, And I said to myself, can I get that? And by the time I processed it,
it was gone.
The young fella had already got it. I went home and cried that night. True story, because I knew
really?
Time to hang him up, baby.
Yeah. How old were you?
I was 34.
You know who the real guy made me retire? Darryl Armstrong. It was a preseason game. I was with Detroit, and this guy full pressured me, and I couldn't really bring the ball. I couldn't bring the ball up. I couldn't bring it up. I had to let somebody else bring the ball up. He was pressuring me. I was like, it's time.
The waiters checked in for Phoenix.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's the kid, defended by Jones. 7-foot shot, misses off the right iron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Not too long ago, we saw a number of NBA players, balk at joining the U.S. national team. Kenny is someone who has played in the colors of red, white, and blue, representing this country. Why aren't players lining up to represent the U.S.?
Well, I think it's also a combination of the teams. The investment that they have in their personal players individually from a contractual standpoint. They're scared of the risk. So it's not just the players' decision. I'm sure that there are teams that are calling their players and say, we'd rather you not play.
And we've seen big-time injuries in that regard.
And the other thing is, too, our guys now, back when we played, you only did international competition once. Right now, some of these guys have done it for 5, 6, 7 times.
Yes.
And you factor in their long runs in the postseason, man. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body.
A lot of basketball. Now here's Jones. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And it's good for 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Woolridge inside. An 11-point game for him in the win again.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
It gets rebounded by Christmas.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And the basket by Jones.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Stolen by Jamison. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's the kid. 19 points in the game. It's got 22 points.
He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Thompson, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to a foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Griffin's checked in for Los Angeles. The Trailblazers shooting in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. And Woolridge with the stuff. We talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6 from deep. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at the chosen one, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the... Oh, that was terrific!
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Christmas kicks to Thompson. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Christmas.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the kid. He's got 22. Outside, Jamison. Right side, Woolridge. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Guys, I'll tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Griffin passes to the quick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Quicks got 10 points in the game. Outside, Woolridge. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And Junior with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Christmas has got 6 points in the quarter.
Attacking and transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you got to push it and push it every time.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
Griffin. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Kenny, always fascinating to get your take. We sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Clark, has there ever been a smoother transition from on-court star to broadcast mainstay than what we've seen and heard with Kenny Smith?
Very much like his game, Kenny Smith smoothly stepping from the court to the broadcast booth. And, you know, he's been fantastic in his role with the NBA as a broadcaster. And, you know, he's been part of the NBA family for decades now. And he's done it at a high level.
It's stolen by Lowry. And here they come. Here's the kid. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. The franchise is checked in for the eraser. Woolridge comes in for Red Hawk. The Mavericks sub in for Woolridge. The Beast, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pierce comes in for Junior. Here's the kid. And he can't stop the run as he misses. That'll do it for the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And joining us once again after his valiant attempt at live action analysis, it's Kenny Smith.
Back, Kenny.
Oh, what are you laughing at?
How you think it went, Kenny?
Oh, it was fun, man. It went great, man. What do you guys think? It's good for you. I mean, if you're happy, we're happy for you, bud. It's good. It was good, man. They loved it. It really was. It was really awesome, wasn't it, Shaq?
Ernie, remember when he...
Oh. No, Kenny, you were great. Really, you were spectacular. But I've never heard anything. I've never heard anything like it. Really. Yeah. I mean that in a really nice way. It was awesome. Man, was it tremendous. No, I think I'll never hear anything like that again in the history of broadcasting.
Kenny, you were so good.
Haters. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Red Otto's out there with the eraser. And there's Maverick. Then it's Woolridge. And it's the kid at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Los Angeles leading by 4. Thompson surveying the floor. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Woolridge, the pass to James. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's the kid. And it's keeping it alive with a new 14. And they pick up 2.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Woolridge, the pass to the kid. Thompson comes with the double team. Lowry has the open look. Traps in the tray. Lowry's got 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's the quick. Lowry covering. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Phoenix. It's a 1-point game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Los Angeles guys shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And the pass to Christmas. And Junior throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now the feed to Lowry. And here we go. Griffin heading to the hoop, and it's blocked.
And they're 1 of 4 to start the second half.
Over to the wing. Griffin on the double team. Stolen away. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Finished off the break. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thompson passes to Griffin. Shoots over Woolridge. Griffin's shot is off. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the door.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Melo's checked in for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Thompson.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Mr. Moves. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Jones, the pass to Christmas. Free throw line jump shot. Buries the jump shot. Christmas has got 12 in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
From deep 3-point range, another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Jones, the pass to Melo. And Melo slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, and he got...
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra. It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A nice shot by Woolridge.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Christmas with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's the kid. He has 30 to the paint. Jamison lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 8 and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Christmas. He feeds it to Melo. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back. Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Los Angeles calls timeout. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. And then for Los Angeles. The Beast comes in for the quick. And it's Pierce in for Mr. Moves. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Reagan, defended by Jones. Here's Woolridge. Misses the 3. Los Angeles trails by 3. Left side, Jones. Wide open look. That shot off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The waiter passes to Charles. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Pierce. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Passes to Christmas. Charity strike shot. That one goes in. Christmas has got 16 points. A tight game here in Portland. Here's the waiter. 5 points in the game. The dish to Woolridge. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. Maverick comes in for Junior. And it's Thompson in for Jones. Outside, Woolridge. 4 on the clock. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Reagan, defended by Griffin. Reagan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And it's in there. And it's 8 points for Dunk.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offense.
Here's the waiter, defended by Griffin, stolen by Pierce, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles, and Thompson gets it to go.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's the waiter, defended by Griffin. Down low, here's Charles, up and in on the layup. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
To the inside, Thompson. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Well, Phoenix shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Left side, Griffin. Pierce finds Thompson. Now here's Mello. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Mr. Moves checked in for Mello. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Without question, Maverick displaying his skills today.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at Los Angeles, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, Phoenix, a game and a half out.
And right now for Phoenix, they have caught the entire lead offensively. guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Here's the waiter, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
The kid, he's covered by Thompson. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Los Angeles leads by just 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Los Angeles leading by 3. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mr. Moves out there with Pierce. Then it's Thompson, and there's Maverick, and it's the Beast in at the 5. Griffin kicks to Cardinal. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Cardinals got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles. Here's the kid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Griffin with it. And that one drops for him. Griffin's got 23 points.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Pass to Lawrence. And Pierce pulls it down. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. Here's Cardinal.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And so he makes both from the line.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's the kid. Oh, that's blocked. And here's Thompson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Yep, it counts. Pierce has got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's the kid. Offensive rebound. That one's not going to go. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pierce finds Thompson. Here's the Beast. While recovering. Down low. Trying to get open is Thompson. That one misses. And Phoenix the other way now.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Pass to Pierce. From 10 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
A three. Griffin with some nice D.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The Beast passes to Thompson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's the kid. He gets it in there. The kid's got 12 points in just the second half.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Back to Thompson. Outside Griffin. Swiped away. From deep. And there's the call on the eraser. That's foul number 2 for him. Woolridge is checked in for Phoenix. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside Griffin. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Stolen.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Launches it. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. From the arc. Here's Padgett. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Woolridge, the pass to the kid. Picked him clean. Now, here's Junior. Out recovering. Kicks to Griffin. On the wing, Thompson. And there's the pass to the quick. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. But they recover it.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
And Lowry gets it to go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Pass to Cardinal. Griffin looking around. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Griffin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Here's the kid. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
From deep three-point range, good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from the kid. To Griffin. Here's the quick. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Christmas kicks to Griffin. The quick passes to Thompson. Here is Cardinal, guarded by Woolridge. Thompson from long range. Here's Padgett, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's the kid. They get it back.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the point from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Griffin. Jamison with the defensive effort. Phoenix trails by 10. Now the pass to the kid.
Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Nice shot by Thompson.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Thompson. He can't get that one to fall.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's the kid, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Thompson, left side. Here's Griffin. Rebound by the Trailblazers. The kid's got his fourth rebound in this one. A three ball. It's good from long range. The kid's got 49 points in the game.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Pass to Christmas. There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
This is it to the kid. Griffin on the double team. Griffin with the steal. And Thompson gets it to go. Phoenix trails by 9. Here's the kid. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Thompson against Woolridge. Now, here's Thompson. Guarded wishes to Christmas. 5 on the clock. Cardinal gets the bucket. And Los Angeles leads by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Maverick.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this, and on the road, no less.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up, W. And
connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
No good on the quick three.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Outside, Woolridge. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And so Los Angeles takes the win, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
was a scrub compared to me and Dre. We was that.